What is going on YouTube? We just came back from Avengers Endgame.
You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me.
And this is the non-spoiler review, so we're going to be very vague and try not to spoil. It's going to be really hard. Yeah, shall we begin? Let's give our general overall opinions.
I thought the film was really good. It had some slow scenes, but I can kind of understand why they did that. It's almost as if they were just setting the pace, setting out their emotions, so they can really get that across. And then it's just, like Carla said, two different films.
Yeah.
But overall, I did think it was good. I'd say that I probably enjoyed Infinity War
More.
a little bit more.
But you enjoyed this one?
Yeah, this one just kind of it just felt like a wrap-up movie, almost like it was just leading to an end, you know?
Yeah.
Which kind of ruined the overall effect of it, I suppose.
Yeah.
Because you knew how it was going to end either way, like it was going to end, so... I think for me, it was sort of, it's very similar. I would say it's more like three different films, like three different directors, because the first half was one way, then the middle was like what, and then the end was like what, and it was just like, it was very separate.
Weird. Different.
It was very intelligent, like the way they did things, like I can't imagine how hard it must have been to just...
Now I know what Kevin Feige, or was it the Russos that said, when they said Infinity War and Endgame are very different films, that's why they can't call it Infinity War Part 1 and Infinity War Part 2. They said that,
Yeah, it's very different. I wouldn't have...
Yeah,
if they called it Infinity War Part 2, I'd be like...
It would still make sense, but
only because the characters are there.
The same characters, but it's so different. The tone, the pacing, the things that happen is just very, very, very different kind of film.
Anyway.
But yeah, so my general opinions, I just thought it was really, really good, and the things that I didn't like about it were more like nerdy, kind of nitpicky stuff, or just things that, that was a missed opportunity. But that's me as a comic fan, there's two ways you can look at this film, and there's a comic fan and a normal like MCU movie fan, you know. There was so many little things where I could have been like, oh, that'd be so cool if they did that line there. But that's just minor stuff. But overall, with the film, it was really good, like really good send-off. Some moments were really clever, all the characters got their moments to shine,
Lots of emotion.
Yeah, there's a lot of emotional beats and stuff. There was a couple things I was disappointed with in the end that they could have done maybe a bit better, or certain characters that some things happen to certain characters and I wish that it didn't happen, and just little things like that.
So why don't you go into what you liked?
And what I really liked,
what did you really like?
There was a lot of character building, Like I liked that there was a lot of, we got to know the characters and how they progress and how they deal with, the aftermath of Infinity War, and that was like quite interesting. I like that it was more focused on the
that
OG
was one
Avengers.
thing I was going to worry about, because I know it was probably kind of hard to write such a strong character into there, but
yeah,
it is Avengers, so I would understand if it was more focused around them in my head.
Yeah, but
so I'm a bit spaced out because
it was
a lot.
It was a lot to take
3
in.
hours sitting down.
It was 3
watching.
hours. And like
10 years.
me and Carla said, this is going to go so quickly, these 3 hours, going to be amazing.
There were parts when I was like...
Yeah, there was parts...
It was really like a very, very slow beginning.
Yeah, there was parts where, like, wow, this is kind of dragging a bit here, like, I was like...
And I kind of feel like that they obviously did it on purpose. And I felt that they're just trying to show that they're taking their time with it, and then trying to show that through...
I think for a first time watch, it would seem long, but I reckon if we watch it again,
That's true.
it's going to be a different, because we know what's going to happen. We're going to
probably
notice.
love it way more the
Yeah,
second
I
time.
think
I feel like it would take longer.
I think I'd like it more second time.
I know it sounds like we're hating on it. We're not hating
It's not
on it.
hating. It's just like
We've-
for
I
the first.
really, it was, oh my god, there's so many amazing, like, just epic moments that are like, whoa.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
There's a scene that
It
I
just,
it
I
was
would
so
never
hard
even
when you're in the
expect it.
cinema. You can't scream. The guy kept looking at me next to me because I was making noises. He kept looking. I was like, I'm sorry, but
You wanted to
come
express
on,
yourself.
man.
I wish I heard you more, 'cause I wish.
He was laughing like his head off.
I know, it was pissing me off.
Yeah, you should have just expressed yourself.
After that, don't worry. After that, I was like, oh.
Yeah, you should have just done
But
it.
there's a couple of scenes where I was just like,
There's a scene towards the end where
oh.
there's a scene towards the end where I'm writing my own like kind of fan fiction version.
Where is it?
It's cool. Well, it's in the process of being edited right now. It's not called Endgame. It's called Infinity Gauntlet. Carrying on from my fan fiction of
I'm actually
Infinity War.
excited for yours.
And my version, but this is how good it was. I'm trying to show how good Endgame was. It made me just be like, I don't want to do my version anymore.
Oh.
I just can't.
Really?
Yeah, I was watching it. I was
Because
like,
of the way.
You actually
like,
like the
I can't compete with this. This is just sick. I didn't even think
Not
of
even with
this.
Adam Warlock.
Well, there's Adam Warlock. but
Yeah,
yeah.
but there are, and you know, so there are a couple of scenes where they are just
It
like,
was just
oh,
amazing.
madness.
So that's we were just trying to get across that we did love the film.
oh no,
But
it was amazing.
I just didn't have that same feeling of when I came out of Infinity War.
No, that's what I mean.
Like,
I got as well.
When I came out of Infinity War, I was like, oh, you know, like it's just
Like,
you know.
dying to see the next film. But I know there's no next film.
But I think because Endgame was more of like a wrap up, because it's almost like the third
Tying up
act,
loose ends.
tying up loose ends.
So it's
like-
more of a, instead of a, okay, basically that's why probably we're not as energetic as we were in that one, because I think for this one it's kind of like, oh, I can breathe now, like, you know, this is it sort of thing, you know, it is what it is, and sort of coming to terms with that. It's like, yeah, and the way that they put it across was amazing.
That's the end of our non.
Wait, what's your rating?
Oh yeah, ratings. I'll give this movie 7 out of 10. 7.5.
No, it's
I'll
not.
give it 7.5. I think
Seven.
I
Oh!
7.
Yeah, 7.5.
Because it was really good, but
It was.
you're never going to get any better than Infinity War, because that's obviously leading
They're
up
very
to
different.
something. Yeah,
Yeah.
Infinity War, and they're both really good, but very different. And I don't know what I was expecting. I don't know what it is. I think I can get into it better when I get into spoilers. But yeah, that's our review of.
Check out the spoilers if you've
check
seen
out the
it.
spoiler review. There's way more information.
If you haven't
how we
seen the
feel in
film
that.
yet, and obviously if you're watching this because you're like wanting to
Curious.
just like curious, but if you do see the film, it is important like to not spoil it, because you got spoiled on something and
Yeah.
it was like,
It didn't
why?
really bother me. When I saw that spoiler, I was just more intrigued because it wasn't a terrible spoiler. Like,
Yeah,
it wasn't
but
like
just
an
don't ruin it.
Endgame spoiler.
So when you're commenting below, don't say anything.
Yeah,
you've
yeah.
seen
Trying
it,
to spoil
please.
people is not
Now
nice.
my watch is ended.
Yeah,
Why do you keep saying that?
that's our review, non-spoiler review of Avengers
Love you
Endgame. If you like
guys,
to give us a
miss
like,
you.
subscribe, hit notification
cut
bell for
out.
notifications. That's fine. Give us a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for notifications, and we'll see you
Avengers
in the
Assemble.
spoiler review. Peace.